When you look at players like Kylian Mbappe playing for France with 197 potential ability, you must think, what clubs can produce a type of player like Mbappe? Well, in this video, we've got 5 teams for you to take a look at. Probably one of the more obscure teams from France that you want to be taking a look at is J.A. Drancy, who are down in National 2 Division B. Apparently, in this save, I don't know whether they've been promoted, relegated, or what have you, but they are not particularly good, especially at the start of the save. Now, Drancy, because of their sort of stature in French football, aren't going to be producing major players consistently, but they do seem to produce quite a few decent players, 120 potential or above. I'm going to show you 3 players, and also, because of their stature, none of them play for Drancy anymore. We have Matteo Mugel, who is an 18-year-old attacking midfielder with 134 potential. We have Matteo Renard, a 17-year-old central defender who has moved on to Angers. He has 138 potential. And finally, we have Ali Zakri, who is an Algerian defensive midfielder at the age of 20 with 3 under-20s caps as well for Algeria. He's moved on to Guillaume as well, and he has 156 potential ability. Drancy do seem to produce a lot of decent-ish players. You just need to find them. Bordeaux are a team who start the save in Ligue 2, and in this entire simulation of 5 seasons, they have managed to produce no less than 11 players with 130 potential or higher, including some players with 160 potential or higher as well. Ranging from such players as Lutfi Perron, 19-year-old left winger with just 130 potential, but 130 is still pretty good in my book. We've also got Algerian Rodrigo Colombati, 19 years of age, right winger with 133 potential. Comoran international Faoud Madahuma, could be his name, with 134 potential. And goalkeeper Suleiman Faucher at 19 years of age with 137 potential. We've got 4 more players to talk about, and they've all got 140 or above. Dylan Diaz is a central midfielder, defensive midfielder, maybe a centre-back if you really fancied it. He's got 146 potential ability. And then a big leap up to 158 potential ability in Cheik Kante, a Norwegian international, just picked up his first Norway cap by the looks of it in a match against Turkey. Very good looking striker, only 20 as well. He's still got plenty of time to grow. And then 2 players with 167 or 168 potential. Joel Guinard is the first up with that 167 potential. He's already got, I think, 110 current ability as well. Central defender, capped at under 20 levels for France. Obviously, we know where his potential is so high, he is going to be very good. And with 168 potential, we have Johan Weisheit, who is a 19-year-old striker slash attacking midfielder. I'd arguably say he's more of a right winger, maybe attacking midfielder, but yeah, he has got that 168 potential ability, only 102 current ability as well, so there's a lot of growing to go in. We have another team from Ligue 2 in this video, and that is Stade Malherbe Caen, or Caen is what we're going to call them. They are very, very good at producing very good youngsters. I don't know whether they've got really high kind of like youth intake stats or something, but they seem to be doing this consistently. I do 5 saves each of 5 seasons. Caen had 4 seasons where they were really, really good. Just the 17 players from Caen with 130 potential or higher in this save of the 5. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely insane. Jalen Solvet is first up, 19 years of age, central defender, 131 potential, so obviously at that lower end, but still looks pretty good. We've also got Philippe de Haes, right back, maybe defensive midfielder, possibly even a left back with 134 potential. Another player with 134 potential is Andre Marie-Louise, who is a French and Martinique footballer. Most likely he might end up playing for Martinique as well. With 138 potential, we have Justin Gomez, a 17-year-old central defender. I would look at this player and think he looks very good. I don't know what it is. I think it's the mental bravery, determination that's kind of throwing me off. Obviously, he's still got a fair amount of potential, so he is pretty good anyway. And finally, with 139 potential, we have Mathieu Renouf, who is an attacking midfielder. I say finally because there are 10 players with 130 to 139 potential ability. There's still a lot more to go. There's also 4 players with 140 to 150 potential. Diego Travers has 141 potential ability. Defensive midfielder, central midfielder, maybe a right back. With 144 potential, it is Sylvain Jego, who is a right back. With 146 potential and 21 under 20 caps for Algeria is Jamal Massaoui. And with 148 potential, we have Alex Delhaye, who looks ridiculous. At 20 years of age, he looks absolutely mad. He does have 138 current ability, which might be why he looks really good now. But we are not done with Can just yet. We've still got 2 players with 150 potential or higher. Gregory Tangachi, that's his name. He's got 151 potential ability and is already pretty good. I think he's got about 132 current ability. And with 158 potential ability, we have Francois Thierry, who has 131 current ability as well. 19 years of age, defensive midfielder, central midfielder. He actually doesn't look particularly amazing, does he? But obviously, he's got a high ceiling, so he's probably going to take a bit of time to grow. When he gets there, he'll be very good. And finally, at the top of the tree, we have 171 potential Eric Mokoko, 18 years of age, defensive midfielder, centre-back, central midfielder, part Cameroonian as well, so he might end up playing for Cameroon in the future if he really wants to. But Eric isn't the best player that Can have managed to produce over the course of these simulations. There's one player that came through in, I think, Simulation 4, not that that matters, who has 196 potential ability. And that man is Erwin Sauvage, a 19-year-old French attacking midfielder, maybe a striker with 16 finishing, arguably a striker. He already has 138 current ability as well. He's wanted by probably some big clubs, Monaco, Amiens, Marseille and Rennes. So not massive clubs, to be honest. So if you were looking around, I think in this save as well, I believe Can is still in League 2. So he's very good value. Even if he doesn't get better than that, for maybe £5 million, he's very good value. Montpellier, obviously, one of the better teams, I'd say, in France, but they're still not particularly amazing. They have been in Ligue 1 for this entirety of this save. Obviously, former champions back in 2012, but they're not really doing much other than winning it in 2012. They're a mid-table side. In this simulation, they've managed to produce, I think, 15 players with 130 potential or higher. We've got players like Michael Renaud with 131 potential ability, a left back. Doesn't look very good at the moment, but 19 years of age, maybe he's going to grow a little bit better. We've also got Thomas Tessier with 131 potential, a right winger, attacking midfielder, maybe a striker with 5 finishing. Why do they keep making players with 5 finishing and then setting them up as a striker? They're not strikers. 2 players have 134 potential. Antoine Boyer is one of them, a decent looking 17-year-old centre-back who's still only on a youth contract for some reason. Alexandre Selas is another one, 18 years of age striker who's already made his first appearance for the Montpellier first team as well. He looks pretty decent. This is quite an interesting player as well. We've got Chabral Mededigiso, probably not his name. He plays for Marignane GCBFC, who I don't know who they are. They've signed him on a free. This guy has 137 potential ability. He's got 7 caps for Benin as well. This might be a decent money-making machine for this team, who are in the 3rd division, I think. Now we've got a big leap up in potential ability. Roger Bell is the first up, a Cameroon goalkeeper with 149 potential, and he's transfer listed. Why is he transfer listed? Maybe they don't know he's got the potential. Moving into the 150s with 151 potential ability, we have Idrissa Diagne. And at 155, we have Philippe Ginot. Might be his name, not quite sure. Striker, right winger, central midfielder, or attacking midfielder, sorry, and occasional left back, apparently, if they need him. At 156, potential ability, we have French attacking midfielder Cyril Fay, 19 years of age, looks quite good, got some decent mental numbers, nice 16 there on passing as well, 7 first-team appearances for Montpellier. Bernard Campos is next up at 19 years of age, a right back, maybe right winger, he's a right back, he's not very good going forward as an attacking player, maybe even a centre back at 6'2" as well. At 158 potential, we have Bernard Campos, 19-year-old French right back, centre back, maybe a right winger if you're really desperate. I wouldn't personally play him there, but still. It looks like as well, Campos has spent a season out on loan at Faro Costanza, who are a team that I looked at in my Romania video. And the number 1 player to come through the Montpellier youth intakes is Gaetan Sop with 174 potential ability, central midfielder, who technically is really good at 2 specific things, which is his first touch and passing. He's pretty good at marking as well, but most things he's not very good at, is he? He can't take corners, can't cross, can't dribble, can't finish, but he can sure pick a pass out. Looks like as well he's spent 2 seasons out on loan. At the age of 18, he's already looking pretty good. He's worth 27 to 82 million pounds. He's certainly not cheap, this one. We're going to finish off this video with Saint-Etienne. Now, Saint-Etienne are a League 2 side, or League 2 side if you want to get French about it, and they are very, very good at producing decent young footballers, and I'm sure most people probably know that. In this save, they have done the same thing. No less than 15 players have come through with 130 potential or above. Ronnie Essor is one of them with 131 potential ability, 18 years of age, central midfielder. He's wanted probably on loan. He's wanted by 11 clubs. He's wanted by most of League 2 and maybe a bit of League 1 as well. With 133 potential ability, you've got Christ Karamoko, who is a French and Ivorian goalkeeper. Does not look very good at the moment because his current ability is only about 62. They've also got a Haitian, and 100% Haitian, not even part French, Jean-Baptiste Noël with 136 potential ability. And we've also got Enoch Bitsamu, who has 138 potential ability. A lot of defensive players seem to be coming through these youth intakes. Moving into the 140s, we have Tommaso Zanoni, who is an Italian centre-back with 140 potential ability. Antonio Coe is another very good goalkeeper, Guinea-Bissau, and also part French as well, 142 potential ability on him. Nakibu Abdallah is from France and a bit of Comoros as well with 145 potential ability and only 15 years of age. He looks pretty good. I'd take a gamble on him. We've also got William Herman with 147 potential ability, French right back, who again, he looks very good right now at 19 years of age as well. Playing for Sochaux, I believe, on loan for a season. Certainly looks like it's helped his development. We now have a huge jump in potential ability. Powell Boba is the first player to move on from St Etienne. He has 158 potential ability. His current ability is already at 144 as well. So he is very, very good. Playing for Rennes, I assume, in Ligue 1. Actually, he's only just signed for them, so he's not played for them just yet. So yeah, Power Boba, French and part Polish. With 172 potential ability, we have Mohamed Belhaj, French and Algerian right winger, maybe a striker. He's got 6 finishing. He's definitely not a striker, but he has a ridiculously high ceiling, and there is still one more player to talk about. And that is Jeremy Dumas with 184 potential ability, striker, who will no doubt be playing in the France national team. I'd say probably soon. At 19 years of age, he's already looking pretty good. The high ceiling, he's going to be good enough already, I'd assume, to play first-team football in Ligue 1. I can't imagine he's going to be sticking around at St Etienne because they're still in League 2 at the moment. So I imagine he'll move on maybe in the summer, and that's where he'll start to develop massively. And in one of the 5 simulations that I did with St Etienne, they managed to produce Javi Lobato, who is a Spaniard, attacking midfielder, central midfielder, with 197 potential. He was probably one of the only good players to come through in this entire simulation, but 197 potential is as good as Messi, as good as Ronaldo at their peak. Just to put it in perspective, this is Kylian Mbappe with 197 current ability. Maybe France is not the nation for you. Maybe you want to go somewhere maybe a little bit colder, like a Denmark. Check the video on screen now, and you can take a look at 5 clubs in Danish football that do produce some pretty good players.